Of course, we'll continue our coverage of Mangaung as we get ready for it to begin this weekend. Now, one of the organisations going to be there, certainly I don't expect it to be one of the quieter organisations, is the ANC Youth League. But one of the big questions that I'm about to put to the spokesperson for the league, it's Khusela Sangoni, is this question. Khusela, good morning. Thanks for coming in. On this, are you and I going to be talking in a year's time? The reason I ask, a report suggesting your organisation going to be disbanded after Mangaung. True or not?
Well, Gareth, firstly, the ANC Youth League is a formal structure of the African National Congress. We don't deal with issues on the basis of rumour and I think on the basis of perhaps factional interest that anybody would want to serve going around spreading such rumours. We are an autonomous organisation. Our autonomy is guaranteed by the constitution of both the ANC Youth League and the ANC. And if at any point there was then to be a discussion on disbanding of the ANC, I don't think it's a decision that the ANC at any point would ever take lightly. And as members of the Youth League, we will jealously guard that autonomy and our right to exist.
The league nominating President Khusela for the ANC presidency, what happens if he is not nominated as the ANC president? What are you going to do?
We don't even enter into those debates because I think the media and a lot of people have prejudged Mangaung. We have recently come from the nomination process. The nomination process, yes, is a precursor to conference, but every member of the ANC has a right to lobby and to be lobbied, and we have no doubt that going to Mangaung, members of the ANC are going to realize the wisdom of electing Comrade Kgalema Motlanthe to effect the changes we want to see.
Let me put this quote to you if I can. This was on a radio station, and let me quote for you if I can, Khusela. I think it is an open secret that those who are opposed to our views, particularly for economic freedom and the nationalization of mines, want this particular structure to be disbanded. If you know who said that it should, it was you on a radio station as well. Are you not concerned that by supporting Kgalema Motlanthe, if he is not chosen as party president, you guys could be in quite a bit of trouble?
No, and I think we need to have a little bit more faith in the ANC. You know, the right to elect leaders is a democratic right, and the ANC espouses democratic values. The fact that we would differ on a candidate does not necessarily mean, you know, a disunity within the ranks, that there's going to be purging, that people are going to be removed. So as we are going to Mangaung, we do so confident that we have a right to voice our preference. We believe that our cause is just, and we'll continue the fight for economic freedom in our lifetime. We are not then threatened by those particular rumors.
Why is President Zuma not the right man?
I think the view of the ANC Youth League at this point in time is that there's the need to accelerate the pace of change. President Zuma has been at the helm of the ANC for the last 5 years, and we think insofar as the mandate that he was given, he has done fairly okay, but we need to change. And that is why we're calling for a leadership that's going to be a lot more decisive, a leadership that is going to be energetic, and that's why we speak about generational mix, nominating Comrade Fikile Mbalula for Secretary General, and we speak about a leadership that's going to restore to the ANC its integrity and the confidence of the people. Hence, we want Comrade Kgalema Motlanthe to take over as ANC president.
Is it also not perhaps looking for a leadership that will at least discuss nationalisation?
I don't think that's the issue at this point in time. We have just come from the ANC policy conference in June. The ANC has decided on nationalization. It is going to be policy of the ANC, and that decision is going to be finalized in Mangaung. So the issue now is, how are we going to nationalize? Which minerals are we going to nationalize? Comrade Kgalema Motlanthe, besides just restoring the value and the dignity of the ANC, we believe that he understands also this call to restore the Freedom Charter in particular to its rightful place, guiding the organization, the execution of its tasks towards economic freedom in our lifetime.
This on the back, of course, Kgalema Motlanthe not even saying he's going to stand as yet. We'll leave it there for the moment. Huge pleasure talking to you, and of course we'll catch up again in Mangaung as well. ANC Youth League spokesperson Khusela Sangoni coming in on the show. A huge pleasure to have her in this morning.